think that the stream's up and running. Stream's up and running. There we go. I heard myself for a brief moment, and that tells me we're good. I'm just gonna get right into playing today. No waffle, no faffing about. And do my little social post, and then I'm gonna pick a starting build, and I'm gonna jump into a run.
You're here, Lord Charon.
I have no time for your plot, NPCs that wish to tell me plot. I'm gonna get my run started. Here we go, right. So let's start with the Cloud Bangle so I get some of Zeus's boons. Okay. Yes, so if I hold down my regular attack button, I create a thing that auto-tracks and does damage every 2 seconds. It is a neat and interesting thing that I need to try and do. What is my fear level set to right now?
In shadow I serve, to shadow I return.
Okay, the only thing I have turned on is enemies start with one hit of shield. That's fine.
Unfinished business here.
Right, let's go try and find that new content.
You've seen it now firsthand. Our great mountain is perpetually besieged, and we've not had a moment's peace of late. Yet this trial only makes us stronger as a
Let's
family.
see if this game volume works. Guten Abend, Kveldstrom. How are you? I was gonna try and say that in German. I was like, I don't know how to say that in German yet. How are you? Okay, attacks inflict blitz. That's my starter ability. I want something that procs with it. Fire, ice, or water will be a good secondary. Hey, Echo!
Enough.
How are you today? How the devil are you doing? Heck yeah, so I'm glad socializing went well. I have some socializing coming up in my next few days. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be tiring.
Ungrateful wretches. Not had many weddings of late. Not many funerals either. Though lots of death, destruction, and the like.
Hey, iBalentine, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Thank you very much for sneaking into to go into Bezos' house and knocking on the door and showing him pictures of hot Hades 2 gods to distract him while you stole some pennies and slid them over the table. Super appreciate it. Okay, when have you run out of magic? Prime 20 until the next location to restore all. Okay, yeah.
The sacred bond.
Okay, I want fire, ice, or water would be the ideal ones to go up in here. We've got ice. We've not got fire or water. I guess we're going electricity, ice is the build we're starting with. If I don't pick up too many things, I could pick up ice here and then like do fire as my bonus for the next floor, maybe. I definitely want the Daedalus Hammer. I definitely want the special room with the pair of hands holding. There's 2 of my 6. I think it's 6 that I do. Doing pretty good. Put the finishing touches on the first act of your D&D campaign. Just got to get a couple of players together and you'll finally have an excuse to roll your very expensive dice. Fuck yeah. And I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one who, you know, there are many people out there who start with buying the very nice dice and then like, I should probably have an excuse to roll these. Tee-hee. Right, let's start with the Daedalus Hammer and hopefully get a good upgrade that will allow me to just fire my magic electricity around. Anything that's like increase the speed or damage output of my hold down square attack would be great. Okay, my attacks go 20% further and deal 30% more damage. That's great. They're not faster, but I can attack from slightly further back and do
Time to
more
head back.
damage. That's lovely. That's a great start to this round.
You wretches.
Any more open doors? Nope. Okay, let's go get the freebie room. It's not going to
Some
cost
sort
me
of
anything.
gathering.
What I want is I want to get my electricity arcing from one enemy to another as quickly as I can.
Rotting
Hey,
wood.
Thimba.
She returns.
I'm having a pretty good one today. I did a lovely Pogquisition, made a bit more progress on Metaphor Refantasio, did some work emails, and I had a good one today.
Glorious Hera has opted to lend you her power, if my senses don't deceive. Your family have hers and come to her defense. Perhaps she shall be favorable to you.
She has been this far.
Well, most of
I know
my
the gods can
D&D
take care of
is
themselves,
digital, but I
but
still
we
buy
seem
the
to have a
fancy
mutual
shiny rocks.
understanding and a shared interest at the moment.
How mercenary. And the proper posture with the gods, I think.
Okay. Whenever a foe makes you use a Death Defiance, they lose 15%. I don't want to be losing my Death Defiances, so let's not rely on that. 5 Max Magic added every encounter. Early enough in the run, that could be good. Foes lose 50% of their armor upon entering. Ooh, for armored enemies, that's like 25% of the overall health gone on every armored enemy. That's really nice. Particularly because my electric attacks can often inflict stun if they're not armored. So the quicker I can get through the armor, the better. Okay, that's my 2 easy choices of doors. I need to think a bit more about the remaining
Let's
4.
get the lay of the land.
Okay, there's only one electric room, so I'm definitely going to go for the other electric room. I'm going to go for the moon so I can get some kind of upgrade, maybe try and get invincibility or slow down time. That would mean getting ice, and maybe a second ice. Maybe I'll go for the ice door twice, the moon and the lightning. Okay. Let's start with an ice door. You can always come do the other ice door last. See how the build's looking.
Shades, you're free.
The BT's come back with another prediction for Laura's mystery tattoo at some point in the future, and is predicting a map of Hyrule drawn by an elephant. I think an elephant's drawing of Hyrule would be quite large, and I don't know if I have that much available skin
Stole fire
to
from
work
us,
with.
not for mortal kind, but because he desired it for his own gain.
Yeah, Prometheus is in this game now. He's trying to beat up the gods. We're trying to get up. We're trying to go down through the layers of hell to beat Kronos, but also up to the top of Mount Olympus to go fight Prometheus. We got a lot of people we got to beat up right now. Okay, my casts do freeze. Ooh, my sprint does freeze. Lets me get into a group, slow them down, attack. Okay, so go for the moon and the electricity, and then we're probably going for the ice last. I ideally want to get my lightning attacks doing chain lightning as quickly as I can.
And now for you.
Prometheus as a villain feels weird given he sided with humans against Zeus. There is some interesting narrative stuff as to the why. I'm not going to say too much. We might not even see any of it today. We'll see. But
The witch Medea learned to blot out my light, creating an eclipse whenever she required. Behold
okay,
my light.
invincibility for 5 seconds. Hex fires a beam. Yeah, let's go invincibility.
Something of value there.
little extra health, I'll take that. Honestly, as soon as this is available on insert Switch successor, that is probably... I will probably abandon this save and start over afresh on 1.0 on Nintendo. You know, I've been playing this handheld. I've been playing it on the ROG Ally. And it's great. It's just... I like having my thin little detachable Joy-Con Z home console. I like that experience.
Tombstone.
The ROG Ally is just a little bigger than I... Like, it's nice and powerful as a handheld, but the extra weight means that it's not my first choice. Like, I will always kind of prioritize something a little smaller. How's it going? Looking forward to this Nintendo Online test. I got in, I'm intrigued. PAL region plays. I'm fascinated by this Nintendo Switch Online thing that obviously I can't talk about. Nintendo will shout at me if I talk about, but it's really easy to find people who've talked about. I believe it's 2 AM tonight, UK, that NSO playtest thing kicks off. I'm not going to be staying up that late, I don't think, but I will probably be playing some tomorrow morning, and... Look, there are articles out there, I'm obviously not saying anything, but there's articles out there suggesting it's Nintendo essentially making a Minecraft MMO, and I'm certainly curious what Nintendo would do with that concept, or I would be curious if that allegation was real, who knows. I'm fascinated by whatever the hell it
I
is.
expect from you only the best behavior, manners, and performance in the presence of my dear beloved wife.
Oh, is this a duo?
Truest words you've spoken in quite some time,
Ooh,
husband.
what's
And I'm no
Hera
longer just your
and
dear beloved
Zeus's
wife,
duo?
aren't I?
Give up all your boons of Hera for 4 extra levels of Zeus boon. Lightning. It's not the best duo, but I'll take it. I'll take a bad duo over no duo most days. The alternatives weren't anything that I actually wanted in my... Yeah. Well, the problem with that duo boon is that I always get it way too early in the run, when I have 1 Hera boon at the time that I got that duo. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, look, the things that are being said by people who aren't me, I would obviously never confirm or deny any of these things, but what's being said by people who aren't me is that it's sort of block building, exploration, combat-y RPG in a big open world where, like, the more you build your area, it gets bigger, and, like, you could go visit other people's quote-unquote not Minecraft worlds, but you can't, like, mess stuff around in them. But, like, you're trying to together build a planet with, like, 10,000 players building little slices of a planet together, or something is the allegation. What with the cat? If I dash through the cat attacks enemies. It helps me in fights and stuff. Yeah, I got 1 left. Let's... I want Hermes. Do I want more Demeter? You know what? Let's go for 1 Hermes. Let's get a Hermes in the mix. And then I'll get some of the fire boons added into the next floor, probably, rather than the water ones. We're gonna go electric fire is, I think, the 2 that I really want to be pumping up today. I need more electric ones. I need to get my chain lightning going. Like, what I want is lightning... Something like lightning effects also cause Scorch. would be really good.
Catch you right on your way out. Travel can be a very rewarding experience, but sometimes you just want to get to where you need to be.
Saint Nobody says, how will they prevent people from making penises in... How will they prevent you from making a dick in this alleged Nintendo Switch Online playtest? The official answer, allegedly, is that in order to make user-generated content that other people can see, you have to do a little test to say that you'll be a good, responsible user-generated content creator. The unofficial answer is I think the secret reason for this 10,000 person NSO test is nothing to do with actually testing the servers. I think it is entirely to do with testing Nintendo's penis detection software. I think Nintendo has invested millions of dollars in penis detection software, and this 10,000 person test is to see how effective their anti-dick tech is. Allegedly, question mark. Anyway, what you got for me, Hermes? Move and weapon speed is higher. Hex is ready. Ooh. Your sprint ignores 1 instance of damage. Everything's 10% faster. Fuck it. Everything's 10% faster. Okay, time for me to go take on boss number 1.
Back to nature.
Echo, I genuinely believe it. There were reports back in the day of Smash Bros. Custom levels that were made to look like dicks getting flagged by Nintendo. I reckon Nintendo's been sat on this for a bit. I think they're trying to brew something. Ooh, Spirit Bubble. 10% chance to get a Spirit Bubble. Let's take that. Okay.
Dear Sheepy.
Big Cyclops giant. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Don't worry. Yeah, just gotta. Okay, I've got increased distance on my attacks. So I just gotta fight from far enough back that I can see your attacks coming. Dodge around them. I can dodge through your circles. Oh, okay. I got hit once, that was silly of me. I'm gonna not repeat the mistake. It does not help that I don't have Chain Lightning yet. That was a rough start to this for me, honestly, but we'll take it. Okay, I'm invincible for a minute. Let's just... Okay, I really don't want to lose Death Defiance this early in the run. I've got to resist the urge to just throw the run away if I lose a Death Defiance here. It's fine. Ah, okay. Okay. Don't let the fact I've taken a Death Defiance already... Like, usually I wouldn't be losing one of those at least until the previous end of this run was, like, the tricky boss on this run. Fuck it. Okay. This is a warm-up. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna let myself take the loss. I'm gonna recycle in, hope for a slightly better synergy. I really didn't want that second. What I should have done is re-roll when I was offered that Zoo Spoon. Like it sucks to re-roll a duo, but like I didn't need it. What I needed was something to like up. Like Chain Lightning by the end of this first phase really just helps get me on the right foot. Saint Nobody says, Nintendo does take down Animal Crossing designs that you share. I made a "This Machine Kills Fascists" sticker for my guitar and shared it and got an email from Nintendo about community standards. That's what I'm saying. I think that's the secret. Given that, quote-unquote, allegedly, you have to do a little test that says you will follow the community standards and be well-behaved to be a nice, well-behaved little gamer, I think the secret purpose of the NSO test is moderation and community moderation more than it is server capacity. Because if what they wanted to do was test server capacity, I think they'd let more people in. I think they're limiting it to 10,000 because it's enough people to test the alleged mechanic they're working on, but also not so many that moderation is going to be an impossible task for them to get their head around. Okay, we're just jumping right back in. This is not a good feeling start. You know, this is the second I start playing on stream, obviously everything goes to shit, but we persevere. We're gonna do great. Okay, attack, inflict, blitz, that is what I want to start with. What I want is fire, ice, or water, and then a duo that... Like, I want chain lightning and something that's going to tie my electricity to a second element. Big Fat Socialist! Hey, lovely to see you! Thank you very much for the gift sub! How you doing today?
Last time.
Yeah, I'm still getting to grips with this new version of the wands. In order to cast more of these, like, homing blasts, I have to take my hand off of the auto-fire and restart doing the auto-fire. It won't, like, automatically start generating a second, and I'm having to still get my head around that.
Oh, you made it all the way up to the mountain earlier? I'll give you a tour of the old forge next time. It's just sealed up. Damn near impossible to find.
Simba says, in some other news, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is still alive and slowly moving forward with new leadership. I mean, Ubisoft has been saying that game's still alive since like 2007. We are coming up on 20 years since they first announced that game, and the whole way through they've periodically said it's still alive. I'll believe it when I see it, and even then I'll be dubious. Okay. Gain armor in each location till the next. Prime. Ooh. Hacks do 20% extra to armor would be really nice. Hey, Talis Alankill. How much have you seen of the new update so far? I've done like 4 or 5 runs. I've seen the new... I've seen Olympus twice. I've only gotten... The first time I did get to see the boss. I don't know if it... No spoilers. I don't know if it goes further than that currently. I don't know what goes on there. But I've seen that new boss once, and I've been to that area twice in about 5 rounds.
Such strength.
We need video of Beyond Good and Evil holding a current newspaper. Right. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? We got a Daedalus Hammer again. That's a good start. We have water. Okay, so electricity and water is not the worst. If I'd known we'd get offered both, maybe it would have been worth getting water in my primary slot, so that electricity could go in my secondary and water effects cause electric effects would have been nice. But there's still some good synergies we can hope for. Okay, Daedalus Hammer, Moon, electricity, water. We'll work out the other two when we get there.
That barrier's back up.
Our paths keep crossing, huh?
Yeah,
you know me, sister.
The fact that last time we heard anything about Beyond Good and Evil 2, it was, hey, it's a MMO where everyone's clones of the character you know. Also, fans, please make the art and music for us for no guarantee of money. please make the art assets for us. Which, when you're crowdsourcing fan-created things to fill your big open world out with, not a great sign. It doesn't instill confidence that what you're making is like a properly authored, designed experience.
Ghastly thing.
I'm gonna get more money than this bastard man. Okay, yeah, he's winning. I still get to keep it. The last director of Beyond Good and Evil 2 left before Ubisoft was going to be fully investigated and recently opened a new studio. Is this Michel Ancel? Because last I remember, Michel Ancel was still heading the game up, and he quit just before all the investigations would have gotten to him. To leave creating his dream project he's been begging for 20 years Ubisoft to let him make. He just, for no reason, decided to leave and go run, like, a goose farm in the woods. Or whatever. Oh, has he opened a new studio? What I heard was that he went and opened a fucking, like, a farm. Like, he left the games industry entirely, suddenly, in the middle of developing Beyond Good and Evil 2, to go run a farm. In the least suspicious move anyone under suspicion of investigation for abuse has ever done. Right, what have we got? Tax linger for 2 seconds. Move 20% faster and fire 20% faster. Okay, so
Fine work as always.
yeah. Nice. People sent to a farm upstate. Yeah, let me look this up now. I need to know. I need to know. Michel Ancel farm. Yeah, he's a retired game designer. He doesn't have a studio anymore. He stopped being in the games industry in 2020. Okay, yeah, Ancel announced he was leaving the video game industry in September of 2020, right when all the investigating was happening, and he was supposed to be making his dream project, to spend time on a wildlife sanctuary. 1 week after his departure, Libération published an article investigating allegations of Ancel's toxic leadership at Ubisoft. Literally a week before a newspaper investigation into his toxic workplace behavior happened, he left his dream project to go volunteer at an animal sanctuary. Ancel did confirm that he was aware that he was being investigated and that the report was about to release, but he denied the accusations against him and called Libération's report about him, quote-unquote, fake news. So yeah, I was pretty right. Yeah. I don't doubt that there are other people from Ubisoft who left and then started other studios and might even have been involved in Beyond Good and Evil 2. He's the Beyond Good and Evil 2 one that I'm aware of that famously left right before getting investigated. Because he definitely just wanted to make a little farm. For non-suspicious reasons. Nothing suspicious at all about it. Okay, let's try and get Chain Lightning. Come on, please.
Last one. Lord Uncle.
Okay. Oh, hey, Council of Geeks. I've started up on this one again thanks to the update. Haven't gotten to all that much new yet, but still fun to get back into. I've seen a new area. I'm using a new version of the ones that I like. There's enough in here already. I've seen a new boss. I've seen enough to go, yeah, I remember why I like this game. Hell yeah, I'll come back into it for like a little bit. Okay, let's reroll. Come on. Your strikes emit chain lightning. Yes, this is what we were hoping for. Chain lightning.
Should head back out.
Getting chain lightning this early really helps. Yeah. Right. We're gonna go for the moon. I think slowing down time would be the ideal moon power to get offered. Like, I will take the one where we transform and get, like, an ultimate form. That one's fun. I think being able to, during the early game, still get, like, the build bonuses that I have. Like, it's not until really far into upgrading it that, that transformation lets you get, like, the statuses from your booms. So I think, honestly, just having enemies slow down so I can continue the thing I'm already good at, probably going to be a better other one to hope for.
You called to me.
Okay, what do we got? Everything 50% slower. That's the one I was hoping for. Yeah. Impervious Living Nightmare with her own abilities. It's fun. It's the one I used to default to going for, but honestly, Phase Shift has really grown on me recently. As being more versatile, more useful, like, very quickly. It doesn't take as long to be as worthwhile.
Okay.
Darkseid is good for the invulnerability, but the problem is I start relying on the invulnerability. If you give me 5 seconds of being invincible, my brain goes, I can play recklessly, and then I'm not invincible anymore and I'm still playing reckless. Part of me is like, yeah, slow everything down, but I can still be hit and I need to play like I can be hit. And ultimately that, I think, helps me play better. Okay. Right, how many more of these? We've got 3 more to do. Oh, we were going for Poseidon, then probably Hermes.
I'll slay you all.
Yes, I have heard about the Ubisoft Montpellier Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown team being disbanded. You know, I have not, in the last 4 years, really touched much in the way of Ubisoft games, unless there's a good reason to for work. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is one that I have a lot of praise for that game. Like, I have an episode of Accessibility about it. I think that they did fantastically by announcing that game's accessibility settings 7 months before release. I think their stuff they did for Aphantasia accessibility support, no one has done as well as them. It's a real shame to see such a critically well-received and on such a good track accessible video game, that team just get thrown in the trash. Like, it was Ubisoft's first game with high contrast mode support. There was so many, like, promising firsts on top of, like, just a good video game that it's a real shame.
The Cyclops Polyphemus bars your passage to the channel cutting through the countryside.
Okay, what are we gonna go for? Spirit Bubble. Let's get some magic back every 10 hits. I did not know that Satisfactory had added a misophonia mode option. What sounds does it replace out of curiosity, or reduce, or remove, etc.? I'm trying to think what particular noises in an automated factory would be obvious misophonia triggers. The eating sounds. Well, see, that's the thing. I think of misophonia and I think of eating, but I don't know. I don't know Satisfactory well enough to recognize there's eating. Well, I suppose so. You can eat food to restore health, I guess. I hadn't considered it. That's super cool to know that exists.
Provided you survive it all.
Okay, enemies, range shots are slower is nice. Your cast, your hex is ready to move and strike faster. I'm kind of tempted to take this and not even redeem the hex and just have it sat as a nice way to make my default build have a little bonus. Oh, we got the option, but... Okay, I've got one more door to take. Okay, I'm gonna kill you because I'm worried. Like, I know that the game pauses when I'm looking at that map, but I don't trust it. Okay, what do we got? Health. Health is the sensible one. We are squishy right now, and a double health door is a good start.
Nowhere to go but out.
Okay, we've basically doubled our health before going into this first boss. This is good. What is for sale? Ooh, fire was gonna be my choice of boons for the second floor. Let's get a head start. If I can get my special does fire.
Gods of their price.
Infinite possibility.
Specials inflict scorch. Cool. So now I can get the duo boon that means my electrical effects also cause scorch. And then I can be doing chain lightning that causes scorch. That's the path I'm hoping for. Okay.
Where you going?
You're very obstinate for a peaceful shepherd. Did Poseidon do something to offend you at some point? Is that what this is about?
Oh, I don't get offended. I get even. And you don't get to ask questions no more. You get eaten.
Okay. Let's play cautiously. I don't need to win fast, I just need to win. Got all the time in the world. No need to rush. Okay. I say before taking two really stupid hits. This boss is usually not a problem for me. Why is it that now that I'm on stream, so much more difficult to do properly? Oh, the stream attacks, the stream attacks. We all love the stream attacks. Okay, we have the chain lightning for this phase at least. That's fine. I may have taken more damage than I should have done, but I could still get out of this without losing my first death defiance. Like, that's what I should focus on is. That is a possibility. Focus not on the damage I have taken, focus on... Okay. Okay, losing a death defiance that close to the end of that first boss. Really, really frustrating. We'll get opportunities to get it back. This early in the run, it's not the worst thing, but it's... I feel like I'm off to a bad start. It's not making me feel like I've got my best foot forward. I'm going to sit up. We're going to get into gamer position. Okay. I want more Hestia boons.
Should keep me company.
So I can try and get that flames and electricity both pop each other.
Done.
Okay, zone 2. Zone 2.
The docks. This way.
very little
Now
room
set
to
a
move
course.
around on this boat, but it does mean that enemies have to stay close together, which means chain lightning gets on much better here. Nice enclosed environment where everyone's going to get hit constantly. A healing or additional bonus health I've got to keep an eye on. Scorch deals damage faster. Yeah, if I'm hoping to get Scorch added to my electricity, Scorch doing its thing faster would work. Okay, did I really want to use 2 re-rolls to get a health door? Probably not, but I would feel more secure. It's not like I was turning down a boon for it. Okay, we're on foot. I need to remember I can attack from a distance. But I have a degree of stun effect on unarmored enemies. Well, give me that 10% chance to dodge damage and hits. At least that would be pretty good. It would certainly be acceptable.
A gift. Hear me, on my authority.
Okay. Attack is 10% faster. Yeah, let's take nimble.
Little spring in my step.
I have 190 coins. I probably don't need more coins. Upgrade my stuff. I want to at least get to the new area on this one. Like, even if I don't beat the new boss, I want to get to the new area. Okay. Bonus damage to armor. That's going to be really important the further we get.
Carefully now.
That's really good. Oh, what, 40% extra damage against armor now? Lovely. Okay, I have no rerolls. I have to just commit now, and that's fine. In the moment, I don't think I made the wrong decision getting the health, even if it would be nice to have 2 rerolls in pocket now, but...
I see you. Nicely done.
You asked about my father the other night. And truth is, though you probably already know, I never see him around either. I think he might have retired.
Daedalus retired. I just found one of his hammers earlier. He's been of constant help to me since all this started. Wait. What?
Millie, I'm his apprentice. He'd been building for a long time and needed a break. I'm nowhere near him, but it's not like there was anybody else. Hammers come in handy, though.
Has Icarus been making the Daedalus hammers?
Stop, you're hurting my head. The Daedalus hammers I've been finding are from you?
Huh.
Shouldn't they be Icarus hammers, then?
Yeah, we have a certain reputation to uphold. Not sure slapping my name on my father's designs would do us any good. Please, don't go telling anyone about this, eh?
It's fine, I have ADHD, I won't remember. Bonus health every 5 encounters. Attacks gain plus 10 power, but I prime another 20. Fuck it, prime 20.
How did I know?
Thank you. See you.
I'm not super using my charge to like using that energy anyway. I think it's gonna go to more use this way. Okay, free heal. Nice, nice. Okay. Ooh. 25 bonus health. That's pricey, but let's take it. Let's have that extra health, that extra max life now. Oh, we are shredding through armor so much more quickly now. Oh, this is beautiful.
Sailing on.
Yeah, anytime that a game gives me the option to be throwing around chain lightning that bounces from enemy to enemy, you'll be hard-pressed for that to not be my strategy of choice. You have to work really hard to make me not want to have arcing lightning be my whole gimmick.
Soul tonic.
Okay, is this where we fight mini-boss? No? Okay, we're still there.
I'll send you to your graves.
Okay, yeah, this build is feeling better already. This is feeling good. Oh, I'm really not using my hex. I'm really not using it. Let's get rid of it. I have so many death defiances that more health is going to pay off every time I use a death defiance. It's going to have benefiting me.
Rest for now in peace.
Shop, we have nearly 200. Most desirable things should be affordable.
In the name of Hades.
Come on, give me that duo. No. Attacks and specials. Ooh. Gain power. Okay. This is gonna make my regular attacks stronger even if I'm not really using my specials. I just want that one duo that will really bring this build together.
Got here first.
Okay, I have 3 Death Defiances. There's no reason I shouldn't get through this boss. Even if I have a really bad run, I should at least get to see the new area this run.
This is for your own good, Truffle.
Just have to remember how aggressive your guns are to not underestimate them.
Alright, fine.
Caveldrum says, I love Hades, but I can only play about half an hour in a day before my hands get pretty knackered. Which made the learning curve pretty long the first time. Yep, totally get you there. My method for not having my hands cramp up while playing this game is to just not be afraid to pause it and to just give my hands a second. Same for focus. If I feel myself not in the right headspace, just pause, give it a second. Which is why the gimmick with Chronos really fucking annoyed me from an accessibility perspective, but that is apparently has been changed since. My grumbling may have helped. Right. Okay. Okay, yeah, if I dash into her, I get behind her, rather than trying to dash left and right to avoid the shotgun blasts. Okay, that's how I avoid those shotgun blasts I've been fucking against. Yeah, I remember. Don't get overconfident, don't get greedy. Play the safe game, play the distance game. Right. Yeah, don't try and run away from the shotgun. Getting close. Yeah, that's how we deal with that shotgun. I remember how to deal with you. Okay, we lost a Death Defiance. That's fine. That's kind of to be expected. I'd have been surprised if I didn't lose one here. Don't lose a second. Don't lose a second one. Okay, 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 okay. Oh. Think Nobody Says, how did they change the Chronos thing? I need to check, but I have been told by someone that Chronos now, like, tries to mock you for activating the pause menu, but it does actually pause. Or that there is some option for that to be so. It's no longer forced that you can't pause until you've done X amount of gameplay, is my understanding. I'm not convinced that's the case. I haven't checked it yet. I've been told it by someone who sent me a very angry tweet that that was a quote, a link to my YouTube video about that issue, and it was a very angry tweet going, They changed it and made it better so you can stop Chronos, but you're still defaming the game. You insert a bunch of transphobic slurs, which I'm like, not the best way for me to get the news, but it is great if they have updated the Chronos thing. You know, we'll see. I need to look into it properly. Simba, I am aware of that studio and their latest bullshit around cancelling a thing and announcing a new thing. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to mention them by name because I'm not going to give those clearly doing a grift people anymore mindshare. I'm not gonna remind people they exist. Yeah, I haven't done an Underworld run since the update. I've been told that this is the case, but again, it was someone who was looking for a reason to throw transphobic terms at me. So, like, I don't know how accurate they were being. Tee-hee. Okay. We've still got 2 Death Defiances going into this new area. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Saif Kanyani says, I thought this was a video showing there was something after Eris. Is that who I just defeated? If so, yes, there is more. We're going up Olympus now. Okay, let's get
Very well.
1 additional Death Defiance. We've got 3.
Made it this far.
Okay, so Yeah, this got added in an update a couple of days ago. You can now go further up this route. Oh, that's a lookout point. I see.
Deep breath, Mel.
Yes, there's at least one more boss. I don't know if it goes further than that yet.
The real climb is just about to start.
But yes, there's at least one
The
more
family
boss
may
at
be
the
much
top
too
of here
proud to
now.
ask for help, but it's their time of need. Together, we can all prevail.
Okay, what are my options? Poseidon, how helpful are you actually going to be right now?
Coinage.
Okay, let's go for it. Poseidon.
Automaton's going to attack on sight.
Yeah, now we've got automatons to deal with. But I'm not great at fighting yet, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to at least get to the new boss and show it off, even if I'm not confident in my ability to defeat it yet. Right, this game isn't in 1.0, it's still in early access, and if it's anything like the first Hades, they will add another batch of content when it hits 1.0. And still, I've put... Oh god, another Dusty Pipes down. I put 60 hours in before this update. Just on the initial early access content, I put 60 hours in. Okay. Yeah, I have like today and like 2 more streams before we're heading back to Life is Strange. But this, how do I put this? These remaining streams before Life is Strange might just become Hades 2 streams, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to justify putting time into it, if not this week or so of streams. So we might just do we might do Hades week. That might be what this becomes. I thought I knew what this week of streams was going to be, and then Hades update happened, and all my plans had to go out the window. Alright. Do you think you can first time the boss? Sophia? No. I don't think so. I think getting to the boss will be an achievement in and of itself today. I think if I can get there, I'll be proud of it. 10 seconds of increased stuff at the start of the fight. Every hit does 2 less damage. Let's take the epic one. Ooh, second Daedalus. Second Daedalus. Okay, depending on what the second Daedalus is gonna, I think, make or break how this run comes together. Like, if I can get the electricity also does fire duo boon or a good Daedalus hammer effect, this run could still come together, but I'm not confident in it yet. So many of these automatons have really long-range, fast-paced laser attacks, but I'm still not great at knowing how to keep them in a rhythm where they're not doing those attacks. Am I not streaming Veilguard? I am. So the plan is, this next week or so, probably going to be Hades 2 at this point. Wednesday of next week, we're going to do episodes 3, 4, and 5 of Life is Strange in one stupidly long stream. And then starting Friday next week, we will be streaming Veilguard. That is the plan. Am I playing with heat? I'm playing with 1 heat, which I know I haven't beaten the boss at the top of Olympus yet, so I shouldn't have heat on. I have the easiest heat. I have the heat that means that every enemy has 1 heart of protection, so I've got to do 1 extra hit to every enemy. It's not the worst. I don't mind playing with it. Yeah, the steel hearts is usually the first heat that I add, and I know that I could just take it off, but at this point I'm like, I can handle the run as it is with it on, so I might as well just leave it. Special fires 2 projectiles. Max linger. Specials to switch. Okay. Ooh, I've not played around with this, so they linger, and then I dash and they come back to me. That could be interesting. Pretty safely just corner trap you. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind the one steel heart when I'm on when I'm playing a build that has something like chain lightning as well, because that they're probably going to take a bounce of chain lightning that'll get the ball rolling anyway. Need health. Why did I go for Poseidon? I should have gone health.
Olympus calls.
Okay. I receive healing now? Yeah, we take it, Oh, it was increased max health, not like an actual heal now. Okay. We're gonna go for Hestia? We're gonna go for the Fire Lady, because I want that electric fire duo boon. And this is my best chance of getting it. I haven't been offered electric boons in a while, but fire could get us there. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't play with the one extra heart of damage if I was playing with the axe, but I'm a big fan of hold down the button and things fly around the screen. It is just my preferred playstyle, and as such, one extra hit means nothing. Whereas if you're like having to like wind up to get a hit in, yeah, one instance of protection from damage is a problem. I do appreciate, though, the different heat effects. Some of them are better or worse depending on what kind of build you're playing. Oh, I need to... Oh, wow. That one hit shot my health. What was that attack? I'm concerned by that. This is not ideal. I don't know if we're even going to make it to the boss at this point. I've got my fingers crossed. We'll see.
Back in one piece, Talos?
Guys, pretty tricky. To work out a good way to dodge that vacuum. Okay, I dodged damage from it at least. Oh, frustrating.
Turn to shadow now.
We were real close. We were real close to the top. Okay.
Ugh, don't think I like automatons.
Gonna ignore the stuff going on in here for now. I will do the narrative stuff off stream. Okay. These new ones are pretty fun. They're kind of funky. I do kind of want to swap
by the fates.
Back to yeah, let's do Aspect of Millennium. I want to do a run with the bog standard default. Yeah, the one that casts the bigger ghosts and you just sort of keep it held.
Athera awaits.
That's fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get a successful run on stream, and everyone will think I'm very cool and powerful. You see.
This evening, let me guarantee that you start off on the right foot.
Okay.
see how this goes.
This is yours.
Good.
I need to remember that I have the option to rarefy boons during the run. Rarefying my, like, heroic for my starting
Couldn't do it.
electric attack. Like, that's a really good spend of a rarity increase. Oh, I missed something in that last room. Oh well.
More. You shouldn't have crossed me.
Okay. Really? I don't... None of these are what I want. I don't want stuff... I want stuff for my base attack rather than my specials. But I do have that heroic starting attack boon, so I don't want to restart this run.
I'm grateful, Icarus.
Yeah, if we're gonna do it, channel it faster. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We got fire. Fire and electricity right from the start. Okay. Fire and electricity, then we get the moon. We pick up Hermes, we work out what to do based on how that goes.
The witch returns. We get prepared.
You'll be out in no time, Shades. Do it.
Oh, you really spawn camped my kill there, Heracles.
Can't right now.
Okay, I'm outdoing him. Okay, we're doing alright.
God still couldn't tell you what's the bloody difference anyway. Don't look much different, don't sound much different. Not an age thing, that's a...
Okay.
Infinite possibility.
Specials inflict Scorch can definitely get me on the right track for that duo. Then let's get the second electricity boon in the hopes that it gets us chain lightning. Then we get the moon, then we double back for another fire. Come on, game, I know you can give me the good set of things. Give me my synergies.
A lightning sigil.
Okay. Lightning bolt may strike one more time. Blitz. Pets deal damage even if they expire without activation. Last cause lightning bolts to repeatedly strike one time. Lightning bolt effects may strike one more time.
Can't do it.
Okay. Get the moon.
happening.
Now, no moon. Lend me your light.
My steeds were more than happy for this moment.
Okay. None of these are ones I really want. I don't like the lunar ray because I'm too vulnerable for too long. Let's go for this. At least it's quick to activate, even if it's not quick.
The barrier's lost some of
Do
its
its
strength.
payoff.
What's left of Ephira?
Okay, so we're going for the other fire, the Hermes, and if there's a double health door, makes sense. I'm playing fast and reckless. I could probably do with some survivability. As much as I could do with actual tools.
Just a couple of these left.
That meteor is fun when it works. When it successfully lands a hit, it is fun. Night Bloom, I've had really mixed results with. I don't like relying on it. I've had fun runs with it, but it's not consistent enough in me being able to know it's going to do a thing that's situational. Like, I always know what I'm getting for a lot of the other things. I don't like going, the last susceptible thing I killed is what I get. Blitz effects also inflict Scorch when they deal damage. This is what I was looking for last run. Thermal dynamics. Perfect. Okay, this is looking more promising. If I can get Chain Lightning set up, we are on a good run. This is what I was really hoping to start the run with. I know hoping for a specific duo to start the run is not wise, but also sometimes you just have a duo that's really fun to play and, like, I'm going to build towards it in case it happens, because if it happens, it'll be really fun. And now my electricity will burn stuff sometimes. When my stuff gets struck with lightning, it also catches fire. Okay. Have some nectar.
Hermes, if there's anyone out there who can help me outpace time, it's you.
Right, look, you really, I really need to move along, so let's...
Okay, sorry.
Heard you were heading out again. Pick it up.
Sprint is faster and gives me some defense, more money, more damage for 30 seconds. Let's take the faster sprint. That's going to help me dodge the machine gun barrage
Seeds.
in that boss fight before the new area. Okay, so we need to do one more door, which is probably going to be health. Is there a double health door? There is. Yeah, I think boons are lovely, but if they're not building toward the synergy that is now the whole point of what I'm doing, I want electric and fire boons really. Those are the ones I want to be filling my pockets with.
I can't.
That chain lightning. Everything will be better. Oh, God, that would be where this problem is coming from.
Couldn't do it.
Too many of you for me to actually hit the... Okay, I did get it. Liam. We're going slow, but we're gonna take it.
Smite them.
Yeah, my damage output needs to be higher than this. Okay.
Clean.
Okay, we've got cash. What's in the shop? Okay, another fire boon. That's good. Because our electric attacks will now do more cool fire stuff. Try for that blast radius.
Farewell, Lord Charon.
And scorched foes die. I don't know how often that's going to pop up yet, but...
Last I'll say about Poseidon, I swear. He...
Actually, yeah. That's a thought. I can check accessibility. No, okay, nothing obvious about changing how the Kronos thing works.
Yeah, well, I like to play up the family resemblance just in case.
Need to recharge.
Stay where you are, stay where you are. Yeah, that's why I don't like the meteor. Enemies hop around too much. It's very rare that an enemy will stand nice and still for me to meteor them. As much as I would like.
Count right now.
What's with the sheep tonight? It's out time.
Yeah, Chain Lightning makes these mobs so much more manageable early game.
The bait.
It's no use.
Oh, you've summoned so many in. That's way more than you normally summon in. Why would you summon this many in? Yeah, there's too many of them for me to just sort of ignore. And, yeah, you're not low enough on health for me to just focus on you at the expense of them, are you?
Need to recharge.
Okay, okay. Hey, Gecko Gamer. Oh, well, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for the raid, Sightless Combat. How you doing? Hope you had a good stream. My name's Laura. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I stream a whole bunch of stuff, and I also make videos about accessibility over on YouTube. We're currently playing the new update to Hades 2. We're trying to climb up Mount Olympus to go beat a Titan's ass as best we can. Okay, keepsakes for round 2. Keeping the Zeus boon on won't get me more electric boons. But if I do put on Hestia's boon, I'll get more boons that'll boost the power of the fire. Which, once we get Chain Lightning and we're setting off the fire effects more often with the electricity, having put more points into the fire will, in practice, go better. I'm doing good. I am tired this week. I've had a lot of work things shuffle around my calendar, so suddenly I'm very busy with work in a way where I was like, I expected to be busy, but a different kind of busy. So, I'm doing my best to enjoy the roguelike update and not feel bad about not doing something more productive. That's the kind of week I'm having. Right, so up to the second layer where we're on the back of the boats. As I said last time we were here, these boats being narrower environments, once we've got chain lightning, is really beneficial. Sure, we've got less room to maneuver around enemies, but they are much more likely to chain lightning off of each other. But that requires me to get another Zeus boom and get chain lightning. Like, chain lightning is a really integral part of making electricity feel good on this boat level. Also, I have to be careful because having my fire boons means that I can set the oil on the deck of the boat on fire. I have to be aware of and careful about that.
Couldn't do it.
Oh, no worries. I hope that the mod gets updated and that you're able to see some more. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay, here we go. More fire. Right, so I've not lost any of my death defiances yet. That's good. Sprint destroys most ranged shots near you and inflicts Scorch. Yeah, we'll take that. I need to remember, and I said at the start of this run, I need to remember that I have the option to rarefy boons. If we get Chain Lightning, I will probably rarefy Chain Lightning if it comes up. Yeah, let's have health.
I can't. For me.
Ooh. Okay, this is the special NPC for this floor.
Juice and sand of lake.
Hail,
And
piggies.
there you are. How lately is the temperament of Our Lady Hecate? Long has it been since last I basked in her wisdom, for I have wisdom of my own, she says. You must have needed her attention more than I.
Madam Cersei, I did not mean to deny you her attention. Although Headmistress has been preoccupied not just with my training, but with leading the unseen, warding the crossroads against any harm, readying our plans to take back what's ours. She's counting on us. On you.
I know, and I apologize that I insinuated any feelings of resentment on my part, for none exist towards you, let alone her. You have my word, Poppet. It's just...
Not enough people call
she
people
was like
Poppet.
a mother to me.
Poppet's a lovely word.
How she hated when I told her so.
Okay.
Bless you, Poppet.
Thank you.
So what is the champions? This is why I don't like this one. +2 and not boons. Okay, we got some more rerolls. Okay. Ooh, fire and electricity double rune. Oh. Beautiful. Now, who do I want to piss off?
Whom to upset this time?
I want chain lightning from Zeus, so I don't want to piss Zeus off.
Ah, splendid.
Okay. Hestia is displeased.
Hestia for a pushover in matters such as this.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. We got the chain lightning. The build is coming together how I had hoped it would on that previous one. This is the choices of which boons to take I was making was hoping that this would that we could put this together. I don't know what other pieces we want for this run to this build to really bring it together, but I have the base pieces I was looking for. I want to get more health. We're going to want another Daedalus hammer that's hopefully a little more suited to what we're actually trying to do with this build.
Can't go full blast.
But pieces align.
Satisfied?
Okay.
Play with fire and you get yourself burned. It's just...
Restore magic. Ooh. Restore 4 magic every time I attack. And my stronger shot takes 3 to use. So every time I spend 3, I gain 4 back. Oh, that's perfect. Let's rarefy that just to really...
I found something.
Can't right now.
Yeah, okay. Okay. It's all coming together.
Lord Charon's ship.
Okay. Okay, what am I aiming for at the end? I don't think I'm going that far, but... anything that's going to speed this up. Starts 40% charged. Sure.
I need this.
There's your voyage here, Sunshine. If only we could...
Okay. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times when I'm attacking this many times. You deal more damage until you take damage. Yeah, extra dose. Oh, I should have rectified it. Oh well. I've at least remembered 2 or 3 times to rarefy this run. Okay.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Hermes, what you got? When your hex is ready, move and strike faster. I'm not using the hex that often. This is pretty reasonable, particularly because my hex is starting
Something of value there.
at 80, like 40 or 80% done, and I'm going to be using my magic up constantly.
Tula never fails.
Oh, and another shop. Oh, maybe I should have held more of my money on. I've got a little under 100. Yeah, I should have held that cash. Okay. Okay, we're still on full Death Defiances. This is good.
Looky who. Just when I was starting to feel a little bored. Bombs away. Not now. That does it. All mine.
Okay, we took a Death Defiance, that's fine, that's fine. It's almost to be expected with that.
Can't do it.
At least it's only the one so far.
That does it.
I say that it's about to be 2. This is such a nice build and I'm squandering it. Should be taking more health upgrades along the way, shouldn't I? Okay. Again, don't stress about the damage I have taken, just...
Come here, trouble.
Okay.
I'll get you for this.
No, Chang says, anyone feel like they weakened all the old bosses?
Much better.
It's been months since I have played. I don't have a good sense on it. I don't know if it's that or just...
Come on, Tula.
I practiced against all these bosses for ages and I played 60 hours before this update arrived, so... I have a good amount of practice with most of these bosses. Yeah, which definitely makes them feel easier than the new content because the new content is new. I don't have that muscle memory for it.
Cold up here. That's not your property.
Okay. Can I make it to this new boss?
As expected. I walked the path.
Okay, yeah, we need help. Let's get the help.
More sappers.
Got what, three Death Defiances of varying types.
Suffer.
Yeah, rather than trying to dodge the automaton's attacks, stun locking them with electricity really feels like the better way to go. If I can stay close to them and keep them taking damage, particularly with Chain Lightning on a couple of them, that feels like a more viable strategy than trying to deal with their very fast long-range stuff that they can do.
Damn it.
Yeah, that spin travels way further than I anticipate it will. Hey, Blind Combat, how are you doing today? Yes, I need to get better at learning these automatons' patterns. They all attack
Some coins.
a far larger range than I anticipate.
Come on out. It's a pillar top.
Okay, another Daedalus Hammer. Come on, please give me something actually related to my square button attack this time. It's the one thing this run that hasn't, build-wise, hasn't gone how I want to, was that first Daedalus Hammer. Blind Combat says, I feel like I could play this game. Is there something in this game for accessibility for blind or low vision players? Can you give me a second when I'm not in combat? I will have a look at what there is. I don't think there's a lot for low vision, but we can have a look at the options and see what there is. I just need to get these things to not be attacking me. Okay. So, what do we got in options? In general gameplay options, God mode is just like a general accessibility setting where every time you lose a run, your overall defense value increases slightly, just to make the game get easier as you play more of it. There is aim assist for weapons that require aiming to have a degree of lock-on to enemies, which might help for low vision. Auto fire to avoid having to repeatedly button mash certain buttons. Let's see, what is there? Auto sprint. Dash toward the mouse cursor rather than straight ahead. Timer display. What do we got in interface? Damage numbers can be turned on and off, which might help. Turning damage numbers off might give there less visual clutter to see through. In the accessibility menu itself, there's not a lot. Subtitles, song subtitles, auto-advancing dialogue, vibration intensity. If you're playing with a mouse and keyboard, you can make the mouse cursor a brighter color for increased visibility. You can turn screen shake off. That's really it. There is not... Like, stuff that I feel like would be really helpful here is, like, bold outlines would be a really good feature. Something like that, or a high contrast mode implementation. But at present, there isn't anything in that regard. Hopefully that info helps. Right, Daedalus Hammer. Your attacks split in two the first time they strike foes. Ooh, with Chain Strike, that's going to be perfect.
My flames ignite.
My attacks are going to split off and become twice as many attacks when they hit things, which is great when paired with Chain Lightning. Oh, and this boss doesn't really move anywhere, so my big meteor can hit this boss without much trouble. Ooh. Okay, lost to Death Defiance. I was playing greedy. Oh, and another Death Defiance. I'm really not good at this mini-boss yet. Okay. Blind combat. I know there is a mod for this game. I don't know the name of the mod, but Sightless Combat was just here in the Twitch chat, and he mentioned there is a mod that has made this game, or at least some of this game, playable for him. And he, as his username suggests, has no usable vision. Let me see if I can find the mod. I don't know the specifics of it. It is to blind mod. There is a blind accessibility mod for Hades 2. Adds a lot of blind accessibility features into the game. Overhauls a lot of menus. I don't know the specifics of what it adds. Can I find out from the GitHub? A menu to teleport the player to key points within the crossroads. A menu to teleport the player to any of the current room's doors. The doors that let you move to different rewards. A menu to teleport the player to any of the current room's rewards, harvest points, shops. The final boss's insta-kill move instead deals 50 damage rather than insta-killing. The Arcana cards' descriptions, prices, and whether they're turned on or off are read out via text-to-speech in the Shrine menu. Multiple other menus are adapted to provide more information when read. Some other stuff they're working on. I don't know, I can't attest to how useful that mod is. It doesn't have anything there for combat, other than the removing that one boss insta-kill. But that might be worth looking into. I know that Sightless Combat has played some of this game using that mod. Okay, what do we got? When you take damage, inflict hit against your enemy, yeah. Yeah, so for example, right now I am at the exit to a room. One of the doors leads to a pomegranate upgrade and one leads to an increased max amount of magic. That mod, from what I can tell, would allow me to teleport to either door and read out what that door has behind it, for example. So there is some stuff about. Oh, now that I'm dealing with multi-target rooms. Yes, this is what I was hoping for, was chain lightning that also does fire, that splits and bounces around the room. Like this... I wish I hadn't lost all my Death Defiances, because this is basically everything I could have hoped this build would be. I'm just bouncing electricity and, Oh! Like on that, you're not messing up my stream at all. I'm always more than happy to help. I love when people come in with accessibility questions. I'm like, this is my thing. I can try lots of stuff. Oh, is this who I think it is? Oh, am I enjoying it? I'm loving this game. It's in early access. I played 60 hours of it in early access before this new update that's added more. Like, it's not in 1.0 yet, and I'm putting a lot of time into it.
The noble princess of
Oh!
the dead at last. I am your cousin Athena, and proud to welcome you to Olympus.
Oh, this is not who I thought this was!
This wasn't always such a miserable place.
Oh, Athena! Oh, your design is fantastic. The gladiator armor with the shrouded helmet, the almost, like, grape-like Medusa shield and spear.
Hail, Lady Athena, and well met.
Oh.
Please call me Melinoi. Now where can I direct my wrath, that we may liberate your mountain stronghold and see its glory all restored?
Well met indeed, Melinoi. The wretched Titan's armies have infiltrated our most sacred grounds. On them your wrath may be well spent, especially as you rise toward the summit.
What?
Where most of our
Are you gonna
family
have
takes
abilities that, like, turn enemies to stone? You've got the whole Medusa thing going on?
Palace of Zeus. And what of you? Why aren't the others out here fighting by your side?
Gavelstrom says not to be a bisexual, but holy shit. Welcome to Hades 2, the not to be a bisexual, but holy shit of video games.
Because that is precisely what our strategy requires, for they aided your arrival, did they not? Now, let us go our separate ways, and may my blessing aid in your ascent.
Okay.
Behold my power.
Ooh. Replenish all spent uses of Death Defiance and improve their potency. That's what we are going for. We lost all our Death Defiances. We're gonna go into the final boss with like 5 Death Defiances. This might be the run. Gain +1 Death Defiance that replenishes in each location, but you prime 150 magic. After you take damage, become impervious for 2 seconds. Oh yeah, this is Athena, who was in the first game. Sorry, Athena's been redesigned so much, I did not fucking recognize that was the same character. This is the person I used to love getting, my deflect dashes from. Oh, is Dash Deflect coming back? Please tell me I can get my Dash Deflects again. I loved Dash Deflect. It was my favorite way to play the last game. That's the third and final missing piece I was missing, is deflection of projectiles on Dash. Oh, sorry. So many of these characters have had such a redesign. Oh, the glow up is strong.
The might and fury of Olympus be with you. Back into the fray.
And off she goes. Ready for me to fantasize about her later, I guess.
Oh.
Okay, well we have 5 Death Defiances now.
Very well.
This suddenly feels a lot more doable. I would have taken the health, but fuck it, let's take the Zeus. The Zeus spoon at this point. I've got 5 Death Defiances, I can afford to get some more cool shit going on my offense. I have a bit of health to play with this time. Can't guarantee I actually will, but
Not right now.
there's more of a chance of that actually being plausible than there was. The Great Goddess Freya, we are indeed. I just met the new redesigned Athena and oh the bisexuality, Okay, this would have been where the run ended, if not for Athena, so... Athena, thank you. To our beloved.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, when your blitz activates, a bolt of chain lightning fires from the foe. Yeah, let's get even more
I see
chaining
something of use.
happening. Ooh, come on. Let's get Athena again and use our rerolls on her and see whether Dash Deflect is real. That's all I want. If Dash Deflect has come back, the return of Dash Deflect would probably make this... that would be the thing that tips me over the edge to being like, yeah, this is unequivocally better than the first Hades. Look, there are two things I miss. I miss my Dionysus boons, and I've seen that Dionysus is back. I've seen screenshots. He's basically naked. He's got quite the bulge going on. I'm excited for his arrival. But if I can get my like poisoning back, literally, if I can get Dash Deflect, I can basically turn this into Hades 1 Part 2, and I will be a happy camper. You deal more damage until you take damage. After you take damage, your foes take damage in days. Let's reroll. We have at least 3 fire. Whenever you take damage, restore some health. Ooh. Oh no, this is Apollo. This is not Athena. Yeah, of course, this is Apollo. You know what? I'll take the healing.
The force of fire.
A little bit of self-healing is a little bit more chance that I stay alive. How much further up do we have to go to see this boss? This final floor feels so much longer than any of the other floors so far. And I don't know if that's just because it's harder and new, or what, but I suppose Mount Olympus should be quite a lengthy climb. Okay, yeah, let's just keep dodging, keep at the edges, keep letting my chain lightning do its thing.
What else?
A roll. I was really hoping for health, but fine. Well, this is better be the last room. Come on, offer me a shop after this, and let me tackle the new big boy. The last level before Hades in the first game always felt really long, but like you knew you had a reference point for its length, because you knew I've got to go through these doors until I find the thing the object I'm looking for, and it's probably going to be in the second or third one I check. Very rarely it might be the first or fourth, but like second or third. You had like a reference point for length, and in Hades 2, going down to try and fight Kronos, in the final floor, it is long, but you have like, you're going down numbered floors, you know what percentage through you are. There's no real markers here to like, other than I guess I fought the mini-boss, there's no solid markers of like gradual progression tracking. I think is at least part of how I'm perceiving the length. Okay.
I can't.
Oh, okay. 3 Death Defiances. That great advantage I was going to have against the final boss is quickly fading away. I made it! I made it to this boss at least once off stream, like, before we played today. But now that I'm on stream, like, it's all getting so much harder.
Shored up.
Okay, is this... Okay, this is the door. Okay.
Olympus, I accept this.
Okay, we're making it to the boss at least. Also,
A note says, "Hey, M, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
oh, Charon can't come this high up. Charon can't come up to Mount Olympus because there's no river to follow. He's just got a little standee. That's adorable. That's charming. Ah. Okay. At least once on stream today, we have made it to Prometheus. Prepare to watch me get my ass handed to me.
I know you think that you can get past me if you but continue to try and to try and to try. The truth is you shall. Perhaps not this night, but inevitably nonetheless.
Look, I'm not much one for men. I will often self-describe as a reluctant bisexual. And even then, usually you wouldn't be my type, but... Oh, Prometheus. I would sit... I'm not gonna say the description I was gonna give. If you, with your big glowing evil eyes, told me what to do, I would have a hard time fighting back against you. I'll put it that way. That is a better wording than what I was gonna say. Might have been planning to allude to. Yeah, I'd be well behaved around him.
At least you saved me some suspense. If I knew every outcome, as does the infamous Titan of Foresight, perhaps I too would become a disaffected, traitorous wretch.
Ooh.
What would you know of my plight? You who flail against time itself. So much courage born of pride. Come then, agent of change, and show me what I know you can do.
Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Smite them.
Okay. Oh, I did hit him with the meteor. That's something. Okay, I see. I've got to watch the pattern, and those are going to be the safe spots in Okay, that's manageable. It's not as scary as it looks. Okay. And a Death Defiance. Not ideal. I wish I had some way of recovering health mid-run.
Revealing his
Okay.
plan.
Ah.
No chance at all.
Okay. I gotta play a fucking Simon Says memory game on that round, which is not my forte. Okay. On my first, serious run against him, I don't think I'm doing too bad. He's definitely gonna have a second phase, I know that. I know that it's not gonna be this easy, but if I can get through phase 1 today on what? My second attempt full stop. My first good attempt?
I knew this would happen, yet I could not prevent it, do you see?
Do you not have a phase 2? Did I get you on the second try?
Silence. Save your troubles for your master Kronos.
It's not my troubles that I mean to save. Agent of change.
Okay. Oh!
I hate.
Okay. Okay.
Survived all that.
Okay. I knew this was a good build. There's no world in which this would have happened without Athena showing up to refill all 5 of my Death Defiances. Even then, I came through with barely 35 health. It is a miracle I got through that even with a restocked set of Death Defiances. So I clearly have some work I need to do. I need to practice on this final floor, but hey, a win is a win is a win, and we take those.
With fire thief Prometheus no longer in her way, the Titan toppling princess.
Oh shit, does it go higher?
To the summit of the mountain
of course
of
it does.
gods.
That makes sense.
A
Fuck.
step
Am I...
shrouded in darkest mystery until a future time enlightens all
Oh.
of us.
Okay, we are going to keep going higher up the mountain. This is not the top of Olympus. That's why you didn't have a second stage. And presumably 1.0 is going to be where they add the next bit of the climb. Okay, I see. Yeah, so here's the thing. I guarantee the fight at the top of here, it's going to be Zagreus. Like, Zagreus is going to be the fight at the top of Olympus. I feel confident about that. Oh, you know what?
Another event.
Hell yeah. My only negative is I didn't realize, I didn't twig what was happening. I didn't give nectar to Athena, which means I don't have Athena's trinket yet, which means I can't like force Athena to start showing up more so that I can find out if she's got dash deflect.
How'd it go? Okay.
You know what? Let's do some chatting to NPCs,
So
given
hold
that
on.
we did
How
a
is it you're
successful
going
run.
after the Titan of Time way down below, but he's also attacking Olympus way up top? Is he 2 separate guys or just the one?
Kronos isn't attacking Olympus personally, Dora. He's just sending his legions there. He has a dangerous commander leading the assault, a different Titan called Prometheus.
A different Titan called Prometheus?
Yes, the Titan of Foresight. Even you probably know the tale of his punishment for
Yeah,
stealing
he
from
stole
the gods.
fire. He stole fire, right?
No, it's
You sure?
Prometheus.
Do you have a history with Prometheus?
Come along then.
The messenger shall keep you well informed.
In my weakest moments, I used to envy Prometheus, even knowing his plight. For he was loved by mortals, having given them the gift of fire from Olympus. I, on the other hand, was hated. It should not have mattered to me, but it did.
Come on, Lord Moros. What mortals think of us is of no consequence. Even if it were, better to be hated than a traitor. Prometheus thinks only of mortals and himself. I'm surprised Kronos would entrust anything to him.
Although I said I didn't wish to speculate, I cannot shake the sense that Kronos values him because so many mortals do. The new golden age he seeks to bring about. An age for mortals, not for gods.
Doubtless all the mortals' problems would be solved.
Okay.
Some moon dust. Shouldn't be too long.
Oh, look. Got yet another Titan up against us, huh? Prometheus. One of the smart ones, so they say. And now, an enemy. Could have been on our side had your family not... you know.
Yes, the whole chain him to a mountain so an eagle could eat his regenerating liver for eons thing. Not one of the proudest moments on Olympus, I have to imagine.
Come ask me whether
Oh,
he
that's why he's
deserves his
fighting
vengeance
with an
if ever you
eagle.
want to
He's got an
feel any
eagle
worse
companion.
about that whole mess.
That's...
Watch with the
Yes,
two
of
of
course,
them.
that's why he was fighting alongside his eagle.
You know the great Olympian defender Talos? One of the most ingenious inventions of Hephaestus and a walking work of art. Yet utterly unable to distinguish friend from foe.
That disappointing lack of judgment allegedly is not an oversight. Olympus deploys Talos where they want no one to tread, and lately, their own mountain is that place.
Sometimes I think Olympus doesn't have the most cohesive plan for their defense. Isn't Lady Athena herself supposed to be in charge?
Supposed to be, aye.
For their sake, I hope Talos isn't costly to repair. Grow strong.
Okay.
Excellent.
What do I need to unlock this new weapon? I need adamant, which is... I've got to go down towards Kronos to get adamant, correct? Where do I get adamant? Hades to adamant. How do I find adamant? It is found in the Olympus region. Yeah, okay, so I need to be up in Olympus and look for mining spots specifically. So it's a really hard resource to find. But yes, this is another new weapon type that I have not had a chance to try, and I'm not going to until I am able to... until I'm able to get some of that resource.
Commander,
Okay,
what
so I
is
need
the
to keep trying to
consensus
go
here about
north.
Prometheus? If some mortals venerated him, perhaps you and your disciples feel conflicted that he now opposes.
The Titan who brought fire, reason, good eats, and the arts and stuff to mortal kind. Then faced the vengeance of the gods for all of that. Can't stand the guy, let him have it.
I'm really tempted to do at least one more run tonight, because I want to meet new Dionysus, because I have seen screenshots, and I really like the way that the reintroduction of Dionysus is him being a trans ally, and I love that for him, and I want to meet him.
Wait, you can't stand him even though he did so much for you?
Well, let's see. Has he been nice to you, or has he tried to kill you? So what if he butted us up way back when? Not like he's done much for us lately.
He has tried to kill me.
That how you got you, Shades?
Okay.
Cut.
Chew. Do I try a run with a different weapon?
Lynn and Oros.
That cuts straight to the bone.
Lim, Oros. Melinoi.
I swear this used to work differently, where I could just hold it down and do different attacks. I could just auto-dash into enemies.
Hey, come on, guys.
I swear that used to work differently.
Artemis.
No, screw it. I like my ones. Let's try for those new ones, the Daybreaker ones again.
More to be done up here.
We'll start with electricity and see where we go. I really want to get Athena in the rotation if that's an option.
You're just getting started for this evening, aren't you, young? Very well.
Okay. Like, I know I'm boring starting with lightning again, and I will try and do something slightly different with that lightning build. I'm using a different weapon, but for now, lightning is the base I like working from. I like having lots of quick attacks that can proc an effect multiple times. It's why I really liked Poison and the Gilgamesh gloves, the Gilgamesh fists in the first Hades. I like doing quick attacks that build up a status the more times they hit.
Polyphemus have you then? That is the sort of help Kronos employs. A hollow fool.
You know what? I'm not opposed to Nexus Sprint. There's not much that I want from you, but I will take a sprint. Okay, we're definitely doing the Daedalus Hammer. What have we got? What have we got? None of the element types I want. That's not Athena, is it? What does Athena's door symbol look like? Because that star-looking one isn't Athena's. Okay, we start with the Daedalus Hammer. Mr. L says, do you think this game will get a full release next year? Oh, 100%. I fully expect, like, early next year it will go into consoles on 1.0. Like, if they're smart, what I think they should do is, I think they should be in talks with Nintendo, because, like, the devs of this game have talked about the Switch version of Hades 1 sold infinitely better than any other version. It is by far the best-selling version. Be talking to Nintendo about when the Switch 2 is coming out, and have your 1.0 release be on Switch 2 launch day. There is a console port of Hades 2 on Switch 2 on its release day. If they could make that work, I think it would do them wonders. Golden circle dot in the center, 4 small bars coming off the cardinal directions. Yes, that's it. Yeah.
How many of these do they have?
Yeah, typically the returning characters, their sigils haven't changed, so... I do like this weird, tracking does damage over time circle that this set of ones spawns. I need to get better at, like, taking my hand off of the auto attack so that it can recast. Just like a momentary pause in my spam of attacks. Okay, channel faster.
The work of Icarus, apparently.
Okay, yeah, that's not the worst.
Hi.
I really need Athena to show up again so I can give her a dose of the good stuff, so she'll give me a trinket. I want her in my rotation. Because what I would probably do, if I can get her trinket in rotation, assuming she still has dash deflect, is lightning to start, dash deflect second, a synergistic combat option like fire third. Okay, what do we got? We've got 5 to pick up. Hermes, lightning, moon, health. Okay, let's go for the lightning. The quicker we can get chain lightning, the better. Then Hermes, then the moon.
Who's next?
I need to chew through shields better. Realizing in this first phase that when you crack open that jar full of ghosts, you get a burst of damage to all the enemies that are around, and as a result, deciding when to crack that glass open when there is the highest number of enemies to do damage to is an important thing to do. That took me some time to click in my head. Okay, come on, chain lightning. Ah, chain lightning. Is my rarify once per floor? Once per, like, location? That would explain why I'm not able to do it again now, but I definitely did it multiple times last run. Okay, so Hermes. Next. Chain lightning on the first floor. that's my good warm-up. Like, there's other stuff I can synergize with other than fire. For, like, the bonus effect of my lightning, but... Okay, that moves faster. 10% chance to dodge any incoming hit. If I can level that up a little bit, that's gonna be beautiful. What gift does the moon give me today? So we're gonna get extra health and whatever. We'll have to decide for the last one.
One less pylon. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
Let us begin this. Your choice.
Everything's slower, morph, free heals.
Phase shift.
Everything's slower. Slow everything down for me. Give me breathing room.
Next up.
Okay, 2 left. Health and... it's gonna be health and magic. Feels like such a waste, but that's where we're going.
Hold still in their shades.
Let's take these wretches down. Nice.
Oh, why do I feel like I'm only going to unlock new gods to give me boons when I get to Olympus? So Olympus is going to be the only place where new gods spawn for the first time. That really feels like a gimmick that this would do.
You saw we're up against Prometheus. His whole thing is how he knows what's going to take place.
The Titan of Foresight, fighting for the Titan of Time. Perhaps merely against the gods who punished him.
I know precisely what you mean. Though if he truly knows the future, wouldn't he choose the winning side? Here.
Ooh, ETH Demon just finished Metaphor Refantasio. No spoilers. How are you feeling now? Now you've finished it. Does it stick the landing? Oh, my attacks or specials do the Seeking Arrow. Oh, the Seeking Arrow with Chain Lightning. Oh.
Bronzebeaks.
Oh, okay. This is one of the other synergies I really like with Lightning. I'm glad to hear it sticks the landing. I am plowing through it. I'm trying to make more time to play more of it. I'm getting through it as quick as I can, but work, being what it is, limits that time. It's the end of the year. There's a lot of stuff I need to be on top of. Oh, Seeking Arrows. Oh, I feel it. This is going to be another good build, another good run. Look, if I don't finish Metaphor Refantasio before Tuesday of next week, I'm probably not going to finish it because I will put it down and I will forget to come back to it. I might just have a couple of really fucking late nights this weekend, binging and playing it on a sleepy weekend. Like, this is...
Lord Charon will want this.
I want to see it through. And if I'm going to see it through, I'm just going to have to brute force make some time for it. Because in the next couple of weeks, life is going to get real busy for me. chemistry back. Okay, Poseidon.
Rise! You are the
I'll take Poseidon. Poseidon's not bad. There's some fun electric water synergy we could do. Let's get spirit bubbles going. Life is gonna get strange, maybe. I can tell you this. Life is indeed going to get strange in the coming weeks. Oh, Windows, you're adding a new feature, are you? Cool, thanks. Love that. Apparently we're not going to add a new feature. Windows couldn't add a new feature. Yeah, we are on the precipice of life getting real weird for me. In a good way, but like... shit's gonna get weird soon.
But first, a little bit. Got something for you.
See, I wouldn't be getting pop-ups like that if I were playing on the Steam Deck, but no, I wanted to play on the ROG Ally for slightly higher resolution frame rate from my handheld.
If I'm not sleeping, no one is. Dun, I see you.
Oh god, we are eating through this guy, huh? Oh, I love these little seeking arrows. They're so good. They entirely justify going for a build with a quick but weak weapon that does lots of little weak shots. Ooh. ETH Demon. I've seen people saying 60 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours. If it ends up on the 60-hour end, getting through it before next week might be doable. If it's on the 80-hour end, I don't know if I have an additional 20 hours to wedge in. We'll see. We'll see.
Time for another keepsake.
I said this when I picked the game up. I don't have time in my life to be picking up Metaphor ReFantasio. I don't have time.
That one.
But it's a really good game, and I want to do it justice, and I want to see it through.
Done there.
But when Dragon Age comes out, I am going to have to drop everything and get through Dragon Age as quickly as humanly possible. To see all the stuff before spoilers are everywhere. Like, that game is just gonna have to take priority. Like, I had the thought of, like, maybe I multitask, maybe I try and get through them both sort of in between each other at the same time. And I'm like, no. Anytime I spend playing Metaphor and not playing Dragon Age is not the correct choice in this scenario.
Push closer.
As fantastic as Metaphor is, people are being chill about Metaphor spoilers and not spoiling it. I do not trust that that will be the situation with Dragon Age. I think Dragon Age spoilers will be fucking everywhere pretty quick.
It's Auntie.
I want to get ahead of those if I can.
You never seem to lack the smarts, as I recall.
Okay.
Greater strength. Blaskets. All clear.
Okay, this run's feeling good already. Like, even without the, that fire duo that we sort of posted on last time. Athena's little auto arrows. Really are keeping pace. Okay, let's get the health. Keep our survivability high. Right now we are ahead of the curve on damage. Like, our damage output is plenty. Kvelstrom says, not sure if I'm going to be embracing spoilers or avoiding them for Veilguard. I get a lot of decision paralysis, but I can probably live without the discourse. I can definitely live without the discourse. I am... I'll put it this way. I'm probably not going to stick around on Twitter after Veilguard comes out. I will be on Blue Sky, but I will probably not be on Twitter in the immediate aftermath of Veilguard. We'll see. I have no energy for discourse when that game comes out. The game's going to come out, and I will stay well away from all the worst people. Okay, so we're heading towards ultimately 75 minutes lower. What am I? Okay, so I want to go this way.
With Seleni's grace.
By grace of night.
Oh, this is already such a nice build in terms of damage output. I need defense. I need Athena. I need dash defiance or dash deflect. Come on, Athena. Don't make me get back up to Olympus to find you again. Let me just get a trinket off you. Like, find you now. Get a trinket.
You won't be stopping me, Charybdis.
Charybdis the Devouring. Charybdis is basically an entire additional boss fight that I just don't need in terms of health management. Oh, come on. Don't cost me a death defiance. Okay, yeah, we can deal with low health. Losing a death defiance is what I'm trying to avoid. Torch happens faster. Oh, really? I'm not even going to be able to shop or anything. Okay. Let's try our best not to lose this death defiance. Okay, Hermes. Fuck. Okay, we're down one death defiance.
How about this?
learning things, progress is happening. Practicing a new variant of the weapon. Not going to be perfect at it straight away.
One remains. Hermes.
Okay, what are you gonna give me, Hermes, please? Range shots are slower. Not usually what I go for, but I will trust you on it this one time, Hermes. Don't let me down. Oh, the chaos, the chaos.
We'll go around.
Look carefully about.
Okay, sell me some health, sell me some health. Please, Charon, sell me some health.
The Black Flagship.
Okay, shield will do.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Duo. No. What would I be getting rid of for this? Okay, I'd be getting rid of Spirit Bubble.
I'll take it.
None of these are really what I want. Okay.
Thought that was you.
How badly are you about to fuck me up?
Ready to get. Want more?
I've had it.
Oh, I got slightly too close. There's a little too much Vinegar Beaver. Okay, I'm not getting through unscathed, that's for sure. I can limit it to losing only one Death Defiance, that would be something.
I think not.
And then hope that we meet Athena on the way up.
All right, fine.
Like, I'm not even worried about taking on Prometheus again this run. I want to unlock a new trinket for a new god, be that Athena or Dionysus popping up. Or getting one of the materials towards getting that new weapon. Ugh. Such a not clean fight with Eris. Eris is a fight that, like, really inconsistent in how I do with Sometimes it'll go great, sometimes I just won't have the stuff.
One for the both of us.
Okay, okay, we're getting up to
Sea
Olympus.
Tucked away.
We are at Olympus at least. That is progress.
Next.
I just want to find Athena again. Or Dionysus. Give me one of these gods showing back up.
Maybe I should switch. The tooth.
Yeah, we take the tooth. We have two death defiances. We didn't get that duo boon, which is unfortunate. I'm looking for mining materials, because that's my primary thing I need.
Blast off. Come, Satus. Gently now.
Does equipping the pickaxe make mining spots more common? Because if so, maybe I need to swap. I'm trying to get the things to unlock that new weapon. Daedalus Hammer, I am counting on you. Get this run back under control.
One left.
Hammer, hammer, hammer. My attacks knock foes away and have plus 10 power. I don't want them knocked away, really, but I do want the plus 10 power. This might be the biggest mistake I make this run. I'll take it. I really wanted a Zeus boon, but
You Drakens ought to choose wiser alliances.
Estia will do in a pinch. Oh, a different mid-level boss. Okay. A different Olympia boss. Okay. Please tell me Athena's not like Artemis, where you have to just hope you luck out and see her and you can never like
Damn it.
force her to become regular as part of your run. Okay, because of this stupid pushback, I have to actually kind of chase you.
How is Kronos controlling
Do
those?
you own? No. I have only one death defiance left, and I still haven't found Athena or Dionysus. Not going as I had crossed my fingers it might. Come on, get me poison hangover back in the mix. Oh, I have to fight the eagle here. No. That's fucking unfair. Cool, I have no death defiances.
Pure gold.
Ugh. Do I make it one room further? And welcome to the automatons, the place where I will die. It's time for automatons, they move much further than I. Eve even says we've got a Monster Hunter open beta next weekend. Fucking really? Okay, I played Monster Hunter at Gamescom. I don't need to play an open beta. Why would you release your open beta the launch weekend of Dragon Age? Why?
There we go.
All of the video games, all at once. Ooh. Olympus's special room.
What is going on in here?
Oh, this is where Dionysus is.
Why, hello.
Okay, so Dionysus is not someone who I can get boons from, I guess, then, so I won't be getting my hangover boons. Yeah, 28th or 31st are both dates I can't make time for Monster Hunter beta. I enjoyed what I played of it at Gamescom. I'm sure it'll be good when it comes out. I can't wedge a Monster Hunter beta in. Okay, ready? Who's ready for Dionysus to be Trans Ally of the Year? I think this is the first conversation with Dionysus will be the one I'm thinking of.
Now, who is this? What sort of nymph do we have here? Not from the waters nor the woods, but wait. Those eyes. Zag, man, is that you? You've changed. I like it.
Your response to seeing Melinoe, who is Zag's sister, is to go, "Oh hey, how are you? A lot's changed. Looking good. You're doing good." That is, you know, I maybe wouldn't have dropped the name, but I think this is the response to have to realizing your friends come out. It's like, "Oh hey, that you? Ah, new look. Love it. It's great."
Lord Dionysus, I presume. I'm Melinoe, sister to Zagreus. I've come to the mountain's aid at the family's behest. But what is the meaning of this festivity? Aren't you at war?
Oh, Mel, right, the others mentioned you. Listen, baby, I'm into lots of different things, but war just isn't one of them. What's the use? We gods can't die, but we can live.
Look, Dionysus's purpose in a war is to give the gods that need like a little bit of rest and recovery before going back to the front lines a place to go do that, a place to go get drunk and fucking chill in the pool before getting back to fighting some titans.
Your mountain is under siege. Kronos took my side of the family, and soon he may take yours.
All the more reason to raise a cup while we still can, yeah? Though I get it, not your thing, but why not have a little pick-me-up for the road ahead? Get That's a load of
Oh! Yeah, I can get his effects, just seemingly only if I find him in a special room. Grape juice. Okay, so it's not quite the same effects as the old one.
And don't tell Athena or anybody that you saw us here.
You're a most gracious host.
Oh, I should have tried to give you a, I was so focused on giving Athena nectar, I didn't even think. Now it's too late, because I can't... I wish this game would change and allow me to give nectar after I've already interacted with an NPC, but oh well.
We look tight there, yeah?
Come.
Is it because I'm taking the doors rather than the portals that this top floor is taking me so long? Would I be making faster progress if I went through the sort of portal-y options rather than the door options? By picking the doors, am I, like, choosing to linger at this height on the mountain for a bit? Is that why it's such a long climb? I do like this grape juice mechanic.
Not good enough. A fish is near.
Not seen any of these mining spots for this new weapon up on Olympus yet.
It's over. Hey, a Philotop. Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay. Okay, we are not beating him on 70 health and 0 death defiances, but we got to meet Dionysus and we made it to the top again.
Of course.
Progress is
Since
working.
you first set foot at the base of the mountain, slowed you down, perhaps, but still, I knew you'd be here now.
Truly. And what shall be the outcome of our...
If you knew, the outcome would invariably be rather different than the one that's imminent.
Honestly, mate, I'm not doing terribly. I'm not going to win, but... Ah, fuck.
I had no other means to drive you back.
Ah. I was doing pretty good.
Prometheus has seen that you shall fail.
Because also sometimes I beat him, so he can go fuck himself.
Prometheus, Titan of...
Hey, is everything all right with you, Dora? I didn't mean to upset you with talks of Titans when last we spoke.
I'm good, Mel. I don't get mad much anymore, really, and don't get weirded out either. It's just... something about the name Prometheus. It's like... it meant something to me.
But Prometheus was imprisoned for eons prior to this point. If you remember him, it's from a while back.
I'd be ancient history. But I hardly remember yesterday. Don't know how come.
Except what?
Just a feeling. But it isn't great.
Amongst the living.
What now?
Ooh. Sure, let's have 2 more soil plots.
So mote it be.
Hermes informed me that Prometheus redoubled his attacks upon Olympus after he fended you aside.
If only all he had was flames, but no, he has a vicious eagle pet and more.
He's kept the gods on their back foot, never fully committing his forces, avoiding fights he cannot win.
Why not?
You have this.
One Titan against a dozen more gods.
Into the earth you go.
Let me get my build ready, because I forget to do so if I don't.
I finally understand.
Need to swap to
the pick this time.
Pickaxe in the hopes that it'll help me find more spawn points. Alright, I think this is where we're going to end the stream for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. I will be back with another stream on Friday, in theory. That's the plan. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'm going to go get some sleep ahead of a bunch of work travel I've got to do tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. Goodbye.